My guest tonight is Patrick Phillips, Global CEO of Urban Land Institute. Patrick, thanks for joining me this evening. Now, Asia is at different stages of development compared to Europe and the US. So what specific issues do we have to consider in building livable, sustainable cities in this region?
The big challenge is the pace of urbanization in Asia. Things are happening so quickly that it poses a real challenge with respect to financing the infrastructure, to managing the relationship with developers, marshalling the capital to create sustainable cities. So it's a real challenge in Asia, but primarily it's due to the pace of urbanization. It's a great opportunity, but a big challenge.
Now, one issue in Asia is the aging population in the various economies. How does this play into city planning?
Well, it's a really important issue, and it's not just in Asia. It's a big issue in Europe. It's a big issue in the United States as well. We have an aging population in many places in the world. It plays out in city planning in several different ways. One important one is mobility. We need to develop transportation systems that can cater to an aging population. We also need to think about services that are located proximate to where people live. We need to think about opportunities for different generations to engage with each other, and all of these things have a city planning dimension to them.
Can you tell me about other challenges that you see from the rapid urbanization of Asia?
Sure. A big challenge, I think, is in governance and leadership. It's really making sure that we develop the public sector leadership as well as the business leadership that can work together productively to create cities, because ultimately the art of building a city is inherently a public-private partnership. They have to work together.
And can you tell me more about what other ways they can work together to build the cities? Sure.
It's about building institutions, really, and creating a productive dialogue, an atmosphere of trust between the public sector, the government, and business. The problems are of such magnitude that they need to be solved together. And really, I think, in our experience, looking at successful cities around the world, it's those that develop those effective institutions for creating that dialogue that work best.
And lastly, very quickly, in your opinion, what would be a very successful city in your eyes today?
Well, these days, you know, just today in Singapore, Lee Kuan Yew Prize went to New York City. And New York City is in a really fascinating place right now. Great leadership with Mayor Bloomberg, a terrific, vibrant economy, but they're not standing still. They're on the move constantly, thinking about how they can continue to diversify, how they can attract the best and the brightest, how they can create the most sustainable city.
All right, Patrick, thanks for sharing.
My pleasure.
And I have been speaking with Patrick Phillips from Urban Land Institute.